Yo, I love this so much. Like, you don't understand. I loved this chapter and felt it. This scene, like, come on. Shoyo and Toru eating together and sharing stories. And don't get me started on this panel. Oikawa making Hinata all happy, like, yo, I cannot speak right now. Come on, like, this chapter was too much for me. Let's start from the beginning. Calm down. Sometimes 5 years ago, Oikawa suggested that he be thinking about going overseas to play volleyball to Kendaichi and Kumini. Now back then they thought that Oikawa was crazy, right? And that made the scene even better when they are like, yo, apparently Oikawa wasn't the only one crazy out there. Not gonna lie, I chuckled a bit. And this selfie had a minor fanboy moment here. I'm okay now, all good. Like this selfie, yo, okay. And probably the laugh out loud moment for me came in right here. This chapter was full of treats for us fans. Like, come on, when the king himself saw the selfie, like, and then shared the news with none other than the freaking canon himself, Ushijima, and their expressions seeing Hinata and Oikawa together were priceless. Like, you know, it's full of treats. Like everything that we saw in the anime and the series so far, this is the culmination of everything we saw. All the relationships, the ups and downs together. Like, come on, Furudate, you're good. And in this panel, this is so funny. Oikawa called Hinata a middle schooler here. Poor guy Hinata. But you know what? That's fun. Let's move on. And then we got to know that Oikawa now is a setter for CA San Juan team in Argentina. And then this little scene where Oikawa offers to pay for their dinner is pretty warm as well. I liked it. During the dinner time, Oikawa tells the story about why he went to Argentina. A story I really consider to be an origin story of sorts. Way back when Oikawa was in elementary school, he witnessed the Japan vs Argentina match and recalled that a masterful setter helped find the groove of the ace of Argentina team. Oikawa asked the setter, whose name was Jose Blanco, for an autograph. Jose Blanco was also apparently the coach for Tachibana Red Falcons in Japanese V-League. Oikawa mentions that he went to talk to him for guidance and inspiration. Now when I read that panel, it definitely felt like a revelation, because from way back in season 1 we would see Oikawa being lectured by someone, but we never got to know his face and we also never knew who he was. Well, now we know. Nice job, Furudate. Also, what stage is Oikawa talking about here? Is it Olympics? What do you think? Anyway, I liked when Shoyo challenged Toru to fight it out with him on the beach, and he's like, yo man, you're acting pretty mighty. And the very next panel, Oikawa slams his face on the ground. And right after this, my favorite moment of the entire chapter, seeing Hinata telling Oikawa that he made him feel all better, just shows so much growth in Hinata and even Oikawa. Like, I remember when Hinata cried his eyes out when he lost a match against Oikawa in the inter-high semis, and not this. Like, you gotta love this. And I feel like Oikawa and Hinata always had good interactions, and Oikawa even kinda respected him from the very beginning. Very cool moment right here. And then two dudes walk up to them and call Oikawa Jackie Chan while challenging them to a match. Now, Oikawa replies that he is not Jackie Chan but Watanabe Ken, a famous Japanese actor. So next chapter, people, we are going to see Oikawa and Hinata in the same team. Oikawa and Hinata on the same team. What? This is mind-blowing, people. I got all shivers while reading that page. Hype for Ninja and the Grand King to finally team up and show what they can do together. Can't wait for the next chapter. And as expected, people like this chapter too. For me, this was a solid 20 on 10 chapter. Like, come on. I'm sure no one is complaining about the time skip now. That's it for me in this video. Like and subscribe, people. I love sharing these moments with y'all. Now, see y'all later. Take care.